On a framework today. I'm not going to stream for as long today because I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired. But I'm pretty excited about what I'm working on today because I think it's going to be a lot of brainstorming, a lot of trying to figure out, how things, work. The first thing I'm going to do though is just check out this community here because I want to make sure that I'm listed on it. Yeah, I am. Am I active? I don't know. It doesn't say that I'm active. Ooh, I got a rating of number 27. So maybe that means something good. Uh, yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Okay, cool. So let's see. What are we gonna do? I want to respond to this guy real quick. Uh, yes, I'm listed there. Are you too? And do you stream? Okay. Going live again. Anyone wants to join in on the fun? Um, doo -doo -doo. Okay, cool. So, I think one thing that I should do is actually go to my Twitch profile and change the URL, because I think I'm going to change all the URLs from remakejs.com to... Let me pause this. So I think I'm going to change them to all to remaketheweb.com because I don't know, I like it a little bit better. So let's see, can I edit this panel and then do... Yeah, I think I'm going to call it all capitals. I don't know, is that dangerous? Maybe I just do like this. Remake. That's not bad. I kind of like it all capitals though. And then GitHub and Discord. Okay. So instead of calling it remake.js, I'm going to call it remake from now on. Okay, so let's turn off edit panels. Making fun web apps quickly with remake. Got some framework that I've been working on for 1 year. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so let's close that. Do we do we rename this repository? I feel like yes. I feel like this is the time to do it because people are actually like using it. Oh geez. It's terrifying actually to rename it though. Can I just rename it? Oh, it doesn't even give me a warning anymore. So I guess it's going to redirect anything from remake.js to remake. Okay, nice. Oh, and speaking of which, I should edit this again to just be like, hey, this is going to go to remake. Nice. Okay, so now if I stop editing again, remake, GitHub goes to remake. Nice. Okay, that's a lot nicer, I think. So now the framework is just called remake, and this URL here is going to be remake the web. Let's see if this works. I think this works. HTTPS. Should just redirect. Oh, it doesn't work. Oof, that's annoying. So if I have HTTPS ahead of it, it doesn't redirect it. That's super weird. Why wouldn't it redirect HTTPS? Does that make any sense at all? Okay, and I have my chat. Let's see. Anyone join yet? Not quite yet. Okay, so let's see. So I can't redirect HTTPS, it looks like. So instead of using Namecheap, let's use Cloudflare. So we're going to go to Cloudflare. We're going to go to login. Hey Lurks, how's it going? You're the first one in the chat. How's your day going? I know your name is literally similar to Lurk, so maybe you're not going to say anything, but I hope your day's going good, and I hope that you're having a fun time, whatever you're working on. And if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. There's no one even here, so it's just you and me talking about it. So I'm going to say remakeTheWeb.com. I'm going to add that site. Hey, Android. Thanks a lot. Good luck coding today. That's awesome. Are you going to be... Ooh, I don't know if you just heard that, but there's a little dog barking. I have a little dog visiting me right now. Are you going to be watching the stream today, or you have some other things going on? Okay, so I'm going to set this up. Hey, Slow Cool. Hey, Commander Root. How's it going, you guys? So these ones, I just want to redirect these. Ooh, you're working on your new desk and sorting everything. That's really cool. So you're like settling into a new office space or something? Um, that's cool. Nice. Awesome. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do today, but I bought a new domain name for Remake called remaketheweb.com. Pretty Oh, just your home desk. Okay, so it's your old desk. It broke 2 days ago. That sucks. I use like a very inexpensive, like expandable desk. You know, like one of those like party like desks that you might just set up for like a impromptu dinner or something. But I wish I had a nice desk. Is your desk like wooden or something? That would be kind of cool. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna add, I guess, a C name here. Well, actually, first we need to get the DNS set up. Okay, I'm gonna actually delete this too, and delete this, and delete this. Okay, and we're gonna continue, confirm, um, remove these name servers and add these name servers. Okay, so let's go to Cloudflare, go to the dashboard, go to the domain list, go to remake the web. It's an IKEA address that you can lift up or down, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I think we talked about this before. I think we talked about that before. Yeah, I think you were trying to convince me to buy one of those IKEA desks, even though it was very low, it had very low rating on the actual site. But like 2 people in the chat were like, no, even though it's rated. Oh, okay. Well, are you sure? Okay. Maybe you're like the third person in the chat that has an IKEA desk. But anyways, I was kind of convinced that it was pretty high quality, even though it got low ratings. Because 2 people were like, this is the bomb, it's such a cool desk. But is the one that broke the IKEA one? Or or is that the new one? Okay, so we changed the DNS. We're going to say done, check name servers. We could say recheck now. It's now queued to be rechecked. Okay, so we got the custom DNS in here. Let's see if the advanced DNS, what does this say? Boom, it's gone. Okay, cool. Okay, the new one's IKEA. Cool. Well, I won't distract you anymore from setting up your desk. I hope that everything goes well in that area, and it's a simple to assemble IKEA desk, and that you get your new office space set up in a jiffy so you can start working on fun things. Not that setting up your workspace isn't fun. That can be pretty fun too. Okay, so we're queued to be rechecked. Okay, and then after we're rechecked, we're going to go to the DNS. We're going to add some things here. So, I think he is in Discord. And welcome, Chandu. How's it going? I don't think I've seen you in a little while. So Cloudflare, not redirecting. Okay, why isn't a page rule working? The number one reason you created is on a record that is not proxied. Okay. So I think what I can do is just add a CNAME here, and I can do like www, or no, we'll do at, and then we're gonna do it to you were playing games almost every day, and you played with some WebGL and stuff. What kind of games are you playing? I'm always looking for like a fun little, game to play on the side, as long as it's like relaxing or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna proxy example.org because I don't think it matters, because we're gonna try redirecting it anyways. So we'll do another one, and then we're gonna just go into page rules. And the nice thing about Cloudflare is that it's free, right? So it gives you some nice proxying things. You can redirect stuff. So Battle Royale, Apex Legends, and Titanfall 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've heard good things about Apex Legends. I haven't really heard as much about Titanfall. I'm curious, Chandu, have you ever played a game called Dota? Because that is the main one I play. I'm just curious. Okay, so Cloudflare, and we're gonna say redirect all traffic. All traffic. An A record for root can point to a placeholder IP address, which won't get used because of the page rule redirect. Then the page rule would match star.example.com. Perfect. You're here. Awesome. Welcome, Solvin. How's it going? Welcome, Solvin, Android, Chandu, Commander Root, Lurks, Slow Cool. How you guys doing? You know Dota, but never played since it's a strategy game. You like to play FPS games. I used to be pretty into FPS back in the day. You have to pay attention to chat. What is your brother up to right now? Remake the web. Oops, shoot. Save it. Okay, we need to add a setting. Okay, so let's do the redirect, I think, forwarding URL. There we go. And we're going to have it be a GitHub link, which is somewhere here. There we go. And we're going to say 302. This is a temporary redirect. So I'll save and deploy that. Now, if we go back to our overview, let's see. We're going to do DNS tool to just see if things have propagated yet. .com. Cloudflare. They're both run by Cloudflare. Okay, so let's go to remaketheweb.com. Nice, it forwards. Now what if we do the https://www remaketheweb.com. Please go. Please. Why wouldn't you go? Ugh. Which one could use? Huh. That's also an interesting one. An A record for root. So we're going to do like 8888. Ah. Okay, so let's delete these and do this. Okay. So maybe that'll work. Let's try this. I think it hasn't propagated yet. So we'll come back and try this in a second. See what people are saying in chat. You're talking to your brother, but you stop to pay attention to the chat. Hey, as Android, he's reading a book about creating a mind from concepts about consciousness or something. He's going to school for electronics and AI stuff. I, kind of. I do want to use this domain for the apps, but I bought a new domain name for Remake, so I'm trying to like update all of the URLs to use that instead. It's called remaketheweb.com. Very ambitious. It's a very ambitious domain name. And it's not working right now, which is unfortunate. DNS Propagation. I really like looking at this tool. It's kind of fun. So you can do like, what is the A record on this? And it'll tell you. No, it is supposed to point to the GitHub for now. Later I'll use, hey, the Holy Sheep NL. How's it going? So later I will use it for the apps. It does work? Well, no, it doesn't really work. Oof. What is this? This is Cloudflare. Okay, cool. So if I go to just like remaketheweb.com, it does redirect. And if I go to www.remaketheweb, it does work. But it doesn't work, which I'm annoyed by, when you go to HTTPS www. Then it I think it lags out. I don't know. Or not lags out. I don't know what I'm talking about. It just doesn't work. So I don't know what to do about that. Because what I would like to do is always link to HTTPS. Because I feel like that's, I don't know, it's just kind of a good practice, right? It redirects for you? Okay, maybe I just need to wait for it. Or maybe, I hate doing this, but why don't I clear my cache from everything? No, I'm gonna be logged out of everything. It's the worst. I actually hate this. Okay, whatever. I'll do that. Because maybe there's like an HTTPS certificate or something that's not getting, that's like old or something. I don't know. Okay, cool. So let's try again. No, it's not working for me. Can someone else try it? Try this address. Just see if it redirects to the GitHub. That would be helpful. Ooh, hey, I've got a little dog here. You guys want to meet a dog? It's pretty. She's a pretty cute little dog. Hi, Lychee. Lychee, come here. Lychee. Oh no, she ran away. Lychee, come here. Is not working for you? Okay. Huh. Well, maybe if I do a CNAME for www and I point it at actually, oh wait, I just wasn't logged in. Because I logged out of everything, that's right. But your name doesn't look right. It doesn't look right? Did I type it wrong? Could you need with the dot first? I don't know. What are you saying? I don't know what that means. Oh, and I'm renaming it, by the way. So it's called Remake now instead of Remake.js. Okay, so I'm going to do cname www at okay. So and maybe I need to enable HTTPS or something. I don't know. That looks fine, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. If I do that now, doesn't work. Can you show your DNS? So yeah, so here, so wait. If I go to the overview, Cloudflare is now protecting your site. So the name servers are set up to point to Cloudflare, and then ooh, nice. That sounds like a nice monitor. So I have an A record for the root domain that points to 8888, which is just like a filler domain. The only thing that needs to happen is that the root of the domain needs to be managed by Cloudflare, right? So this cloud needs to be on, and then www needs to be managed by Cloudflare. And then these page rules should work. And the page rule says redirect anything going to star remaketheweb.com/star to the GitHub. So that should work. Yeah. So the page rules only apply if Cloudflare is managing that domain. I guess what I could do, I could just do like example.org for this and then delete this one and have it just be two C names, I think. So I could just have this be the root and do example.org. I think this is a little clearer about what's happening. So Cloudflare is now managing the root domain as well as www. So now it's going to be able to redirect both of those using the page rules. So the DNS settings don't really matter except for the page rules, which I just have one, which is this one. And I think they're supposed to take effect immediately. Pretty sure. Lychee, come here. Okay. Up, up, up. Okay, come here. Lychee! You guys aren't going to believe me, I have a dog here. Because she's very uncooperative right now. Okay, Lychee, come here. Oh, jeez. Look at this little cute dog. You guys see her? She's very cute. Hi, little Lychee. I'm taking care of her for her friend. Okay, she wants to go play. She's got this little reindeer, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer toy. She loves going to get it. It's a really cute little dog. Okay, well, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I don't worry about this so much right now. I guess this one, oh, is this one's not even working for me? Yeah, so that one doesn't even work. Okay, try that. Okay, so that does work, and if I just do, whoops. If I just do that, that does work too. So this works. So HTTP works. That redirects easily. But as soon as I put HTTPS in front of it, it doesn't redirect for the www, and it doesn't redirect. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't redirect for the root. So actually, maybe let's just search like HTTPS Cloudflare redirect. Oh, nice. Okay, maybe this is an issue already. Turn on or off, always use. Okay, let's see. Crypto? Crypto. So we've got flexible on right now for SSL. And then if we go to always use HTTPS, direct. I don't know if that's going to help. You think turning it always on? Automatic HTTPS rewrites helps fix mixed content by changing. No. That's good too, but this is like if you have JavaScript on the page, it's going to rewrite that to HTTPS. So this one, we could change this to full strict, or off. Let's see. So this says this is funny. Imagine you have a Google Plus profile. What are we, like in Fantasyland? That's pretty funny. Wonder how much they were paid for doing that. Um, have you tried turning it off and on again? Yeah, I could turn this off. I don't know, maybe that would help. But let's see. So let's imagine you have a Google Plus profile. So you want this to match that. So it will not match this extra directory before the plus. I don't know. I think they do. They don't? You can enter that. Oh yeah, no, I get it. I get it. That's usually the solution. Yeah. Uh, okay, you know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try just turning this off. Let's see what happens, right? Hopefully then I don't have to like reissue a certificate if I turn it back on. So it should be off. I think that should just be instant. I don't know, I'm just gonna assume. Boom, it worked. So Android was right. Or wait, yeah. So with www it works and HTTPS. Without and HTTPS. With HTTP it works. And with HTTP without the www. Nice. Who knows? Who knows? I think, okay, my theory is that when it thinks it's using HTTPS for the website itself, it probably gets caught in something, right? Like it's probably like, I need to use HTTPS, but there's no website here. But I need to use HTTPS, but there's no website here, right? So I don't know. Maybe it checks that before it redirects, right? But by turning this off, yeah. But by turning this off, yeah, it was a good suggestion because sometimes stuff like that just works. Uh, it is weird though that it worked. I will admit that it's very weird. But whatever, it worked. Why did it work? Okay, cool. So now we've got that redirecting. So now we're gonna edit. I'm not even logged into GitHub anymore. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna edit this. And we're gonna paste in this. Remake the web. Now we're not just remaking web apps, we're remaking the entire web. Okay, so we've got that there. You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could do a Google search on my life. You know, like just do a Google search on like every website I've ever visited, all of my personal profiles, my whole computer, all my, yeah, everything. And then just like do a replace, like a find and replace. Just like replace remake.js with just remake, please, everywhere. Because this is a pain in the butt to have to replace it. Oh man. Oh shoot. I created like an idiot. I created all of these things. Okay, so since we're switching away from remakejs.com, we should replace these links. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't think there's like a ton of these, so it'll be fine. Okay, so the annotated source code, wait, was that the right one? Yeah, okay. So the quick ref, that redirects here. Twitter is fine. And then newsletter. Yeah, if you guys haven't signed up for the newsletter, oh no. No, don't tell me this. Oh, on npm. Okay, let's see. npm remake. Ooh, this sounds like a cool project. I actually didn't check this, which is like super bad of me. I don't care. I'm gonna steal it. I really don't care. They last published 7 months ago, and they have. So, I do kind of feel bad. Let's see. Yeah, see, okay, when it's all the same, you know they're not like maintaining it, you know? Yeah, I think I can ask for the namespace or whatever. Um, but yeah, I should publish it to npm as remake. Yeah, let's reach out to them. What the heck, right? So John Q. This is Q, a principal designer at the WordPress company, Automatic, specialized in creating design systems and streamlining design and dev workflows. So a decent website. This is nice. I like this. Except he underlines things that aren't links. Self-taught, loves CSS. That's awesome. A React component library from scratch. Help scout design system. This looks cool. Ooh, look. He uses his remake project in here. And this is from 2 months ago. So I think he actually cares about the remake project. If he's still using it, you know? Like he's using it as of 2 months ago. So that's unfortunate. I don't think he's going to give us the remake npm. So I think I'll publish it to something like, yeah, you think so? Okay. Let's email him. Okay, so let's go back, find a little context. Creating a self-realizing card. This sounds interesting. Yeah. Okay. That's true. That would just be like super nice of him though. That's true. But that would be heartbreaking. Because it would mean that no one loves me. Um, yeah. uh, let's see. Ooh, an application framework for React. Oh, it looks like I would love to see documentation on it or something. It looks super cute, but I wish there was some documentation. Okay, well, let's reach out to them and just say, uh, ooh, what should we say? What should like the subject be? Okay, I'm gonna just write it how I would write it, and then you guys can criticize me. So I'll say, hi John, and then I would say, no, I would say hi John down here, and then I would put regarding remake. I don't know, I might do that. Okay, and then I would say hi John. I would also use capital letters, but I'm tired. I'm too tired for capital letters right now. Okay, hi John. Should I say something about liking their work? I mean, I don't really use any of their work, so I feel like that's a little bit. I like the name remake. You have it. Give, please. David. Okay, so I think this is perfect. Oh, also, P.S. My project is awesome. I deserve this. Okay, so this is okay. This is great. This is what it does. Blah blah. What else did you say? I've been working on this project. Uh, I've been working on this project for the last 6 months. Okay. Cool. Well, so I think it's important to like really specify, step one, step two. So we'll say step one, blah, and step two, blah. There we go. Um, I guess we'll put quotes around remake because, just to make it clear. And then we'll say on NPM, again, to be clear, Uh, okay. That's another good suggestion. PPS. That just sounds silly. PPS. Okay, I'm really tired. I don't know if you can tell. It used to be called Remake.js. Okay, I think this is good. Oh, PPPS. Your website is kind of cool. I like CSS too. Or as well. I feel like as well it sounds fancier. Sounds like as well, Okay, your website is kind of cool. I like CSS as well. I don't like that you underline text that isn't links. You should fix that. And you should know better as a UX engineer. It's really irresponsible. Yeah, see, Google even auto-completed that because they know it's irresponsible too. Okay. Maybe an extra Z here, right? Please, 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 give it please. That's a little clearer, right? That would be the worst. Okay. Uh, maybe the remake should like get louder, right? As you go, right? So it just like turns into like a battle cry. There we go. And then just devolves. Okay, cool. So how does this look to you guys? Tay Stormcrow, how's it going? Or the Stormcrow, how's it going? we're working on an email to a fellow developer who has a name on NPM for a project that I want to name my project. And so we're writing a really nice email. That's gone. Solvent, you were supposed to be criticizing the whole time so that we ended up with something that was helpful. I feel like this is more your responsibility than anyone else's, you know? Okay, so for serious this time, okay, you know what I like doing? I like pasting it into a notepad because it feels like less intimidating to write in a notepad and doesn't feel like I'm about to send or whatever. Okay, so I guess I don't want to be disingenuous by doing like saying your stuff's awesome, blah blah blah, I love this, blah blah blah. And then, by the way, can I have your name? But I think doing something nice. Look at this. This guy's like super cute. He has this illustrated thing. I'm pretty sure he did this himself, right? So that's super cute. It actually looks pretty cute. And then he's got hi here. You can't, that's not, it's like the cutest thing. Okay. Now I feel really bad that I was gonna sense. He has a simple feels tracker. Guys. He also uses the cutest emojis. Oh my goodness. um, what? Oh wait, okay. No, he forks cute things too. I thought he was like creating. No, he's just super cute. Um, okay. So, let's I mean maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be uh whatever. But um I don't know. I think cute things are just cute. Okay, so let's look at the feels tracker. Okay, so you install it like this. Then you run the feels command. It will output this. Configure fields, add a new fields, list today's fields, edit today. Okay, whatever. We gotta try this, right? Okay, so we're gonna go terminal. And we're gonna install this thing. Because I like installing global packages without looking at the source code. Let's see. What does this say? This is his face? Oh my goodness. This is John. He's yeah, I don't know. He's actually adorable. Okay. I want to I don't know, kind of not like him. I don't know, why would I want to not like him? Does that make sense at all? I feel like I'm taking something from him. Like if he gives it, right? I feel like I'm taking something and so I should like not like him. But that doesn't make sense, right? That makes no sense. He is. I do. I think he is. He's like a tiny bit cross-eyed. He's wearing those adorable glasses. I don't know. Um, okay, let's do it. I want to take remake. Maybe, okay, here, so I've got the hive mind on my side, right? We've got like 10 people here. Or no, stream elements you don't count. We've got 9 people here. No, we've still got 10 people. Come on, let's hive mind this, right? So, uh, Toto, you came at a weird time. So, we're not coding right now. Maybe not even today. We are, however, doing coding related tasks. We are stealing. We're stealing an npm package name from someone else who happens to be adorable. Um, uh, okay, but Solvin, hear me out. Yes, that's true. Yes, sorry. Tutu, we are asking for it politely. Um, so, Solvin, hear me out. I think this John guy is like silly, right? What if we're silly? So, like, seriously, what universe did this guy grow up in? Seriously, that, oh yeah, yeah, super cute. Okay, anyways, what, like, seriously, in your footer? Are you serious? Yeah, that's totally true. Canada. Oh, Canada. But seriously, guys, who does this? Okay. Oh, should we call him Q? I feel like he goes by Q a lot. Oh, he wanted to be a Disney Pixar artist. Uh, I can't do this. Okay. Okay. Okay, regarding remake package. Did we lose that other person? Did you Tutu, you're still here. Can you help us write this email? Tutu? Okay, regarding really? I don't know. I don't want to like edge in on his, you know, adorableness. Yeah? Okay, I'll I'll make it look like it's a typo. No. How do you make it look like it's a typo? Oh, I know how. I'll do like I don't know why I'm being so silly right now. We could do like high Q, and then we could just make the A really small, right? That totally makes sense, right? Um, okay. Uh, no, it's you're. I think being direct is good. Okay, so we're gonna say hi, and what is? We're gonna say Q. Okay, hi Q. Um, please give us remake. Sincerely, uh, okay, let's talk about the, okay, I'll be serious. Okay, hi Q. Um, I have a project. That's a good start, right? I have a project. I don't know how to start these things. Okay, wait, you had advice from before. Do, 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 do. I've been working, thank you. I have, I'm just going to copy. I've been working on a project, right? For the last, okay, we'll say 12 months. I don't know how long it's been actually. Let's look at this. Do, 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 do. The thing is that I've been uh, working on it for longer than the commits here. Ooh, it's been actually a lot longer than this. Um, well, let's just say it's since insert. Okay, okay. Wait, you're getting ahead of me. Okay, so for I'm just gonna say the last 12 months because it has actually been 12 months. Or does that sound not genuine? I can say 13. It's been about 13. Okay. Wait, you're getting ahead of me. Okay. It's a framework that does one, two, three. Insert whatever feeling. Okay. Um, Last week I decided, no, that's a stupid way to start it. Okay, so remake package. Hi Q. I've been working on a project, Remake just for the last 13 months. It's a framework that lets people build web apps quickly, uses data attributes to attach functionality to the page, automatically handles saving, editing, adding, and adding items. Okay. So, IQ, I've been working on a project, Remake.js, for the past 13 months. It's a framework that lets people build web apps quickly, use data attributes to attach functionality to the page, automatically handles saving, editing, and adding data to the page. Okay, and then we're gonna say, I don't know, I forget, I had like a good description somewhere. Remake intro. I think this is a decent. Build web apps with only HTML data attributes. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll link to it from this right here. Right there. So it lets people build web apps quickly. Lets people build web apps with only HTML data attributes. It automatically handles saving, editing, and adding data to the page. Data or data? What? What? I don't know what else I should say. 1 and 3. Can I do this at least? Uh, I don't know. I don't know why I find that so funny. Um, okay, I like that. Okay, so okay, we'll leave that in for now. Maybe we don't keep it like that. Okay, regarding remake package, and then we're gonna have the guy, the magnifying glass guy, because he's awesome. Okay, Solvin doesn't approve of the list. Hi Q, I've been working on a project, Remake.js, for the last 13 months. It's a framework that, 1, lets people build web apps that with only HTML data attributes. 2, jump to point 3, 3, automatically handles saving, editing, and adding data to the page. I think that's brilliant. Okay, but we'll use Solvin for the rest. Where's my template, Solvin? Oh, there we go. Insert whatever feeling you had. Okay, so over the last few weeks, as I've gotten feedback about the framework, I've realized the JS part isn't really core to the experience. So I was thinking about switching the name to just remake. Okay. Should I mention anything about like it gaining traction? Granted, it hasn't gained like a lot of traction, but you guys have checked it out, or some of you have, and I've showed it to like 2 other developers, and I probably shouldn't show you this. No, I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So I interviewed this guy, Sergey. And he said, "You are the solution to modern front-end frameworks." He said, "You're the anti-modern front-end framework." And then he said, "I didn't know what to think about Remake at first. It seemed too good to be true, but after looking at it, it looks really cool. I'm going to bet on you, and maybe you'll surprise me." Right? Pretty good feedback, right? Um, yeah, it made me super happy. Uh, okay. Then I checked NPM. Varus Dave says, "I'm sorry, why are you writing this mail to John?" So this is the part where you find out, Varus Dave. Then I checked NPM, and I saw you had a package of the same name. Why did you want to change it? Can I have, please? Sincerely, David. My template ran out from you, Selvin, so I think it ran out. Okay. Does anyone else want to help with this? So we're going to say remake package, and then I think this guy, because I think this guy's kind of cute. And we're going to say, "Hi Q, I've been working on a project, Remake.js, for the last 13 months. Ooh, back already. What was the package? It's a framework that lets people build web apps with only HTML data attributes. 2, jump to point 3, automatically handles saving, editing, and adding data to the page. Over the last few weeks, as I've gotten feedback about the framework, I've realized the JS part doesn't really make sense. And leads people to confusing it with modern frameworks like Vue and React, which it's not similar to at all. So I was thinking about switching the name to just Remake. Then I checked NPM and I saw you had a package of the same name. I'm curious if you might be willing to okay, copy this, paste it in here. I see that you use it in your own projects on GitHub, which makes asking this more difficult. But I wondered if you might be willing to modify the name of your package so that I might be able to use it. It would be so cool. Oh yeah, it would be so cool. Should I say that? It would be so cool if you actually said yes. I don't know, I get so nervous actually writing emails. I don't know why. Okay, I think this is pretty good, right? What do you guys think? Regarding the remake package. Hi Q. I've been working on a project, Remake.js, for the last 13 months. Okay. So, I like that too. Why did you put this part in quotes? You didn't put any of the other things in quotes. I would be... I don't know about eternally grateful. I mean, I don't want to be like in my like 70th lifetime, right? Like reincarnated, and I'm still being grateful to this guy. I'd be, I'm okay with very. Uh, yeah, it's true. You almost have to kind of distance yourself from it, which is, I think, I don't know. Solvin is being incredibly helpful. I think Solvin pretty much wrote this whole thing. Be willing to help me out. Um, should I offer him something? His favorite uh, thing is CSS. I'm going to delete this before I accidentally send it. Um, is there anything I can do for you? Is that... His remake package it wasn't really clear to me actually. Let's see. Oh yeah, we didn't use the fields tracker. How did I not do that? Okay, so we're gonna do fields add happy. Can I say feeling happy? Oh, it just adds the single word, the first word. So then if we do feels list, ooh, so then it shows the time and the feeling. So if we do feels add sad, feels list. 12 p.m. feeling, 12 p.m. sad, feels add happy, feels ls. That's kind of cool. I wonder what happens if it's multiple days. Feels config. Oh, you put it in quotes. That's what you're supposed to do. Print previous and today's fields. Fields. Display location of fields. Oh. So that's just going to say whether it's installed. Okay. That's pretty cool. By default, it'll create MD files under fields. Huh. Solving, keeping us on track. So it's a simple generator from locally defined templates. So you do like remake component dash dash name and then the name of the component and then the prop. And it generates in your project, create remake, within remake, create subdirectories to associate commands. That you would like remake to run, called component. It's like a React thing, I think. I kind of want to like hire this guy to make a command line tool for me, actually. Hey, yuppie. Hey, Sebastian13. React make. Is that available? I actually don't know if his code is awesome. Let's see. Let's see if his code is awesome. So I'll go into the source. We'll go into the client. That looks pretty nice, pretty simple. He's using program commander. He doesn't put semicolons, but that's fine. That just means he's an expert. Minimist. That's cool. I actually was thinking about creating a CLI soon. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like pretty clean code, to be honest. Seems like pretty nice, clean code, and he's actually documenting everything with JSDoc, unlike me. That's pretty nice. Okay, well, let's try it. Okay. So, P.S. Your code is awesome. Can I convince you to do the CLI for remake? Uh, but I think, should I say my remake? Yeah, I like that better. Because then it's not assuming that, that he's going to give it to us. Okay, let's try it. Maybe he responds, maybe he doesn't. Either way, it's okay. But I will, if I get an email back from him, I'm going to stream about it. Like, I won't open the email until I stream. Even if it's like on a Sunday or something. Okay, so this looks good to everyone? Regarding remake package. Hi Q, I've been working on a project. Oh, I gotta link this. So we're gonna use remake the web. Or we'll just link this, right? Okay, so where? Okay, Remake.js for the past 13 months is a framework that lets people build web apps with only HTML. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. With only HTML data attributes, jump to point 3. I don't know, maybe this is too silly. Maybe if I do like a what is this? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's build web apps with only HTML and data attributes. Jump to point 3. Automatically handle saving, editing, and adding data to the page. Over the last few weeks, as I've gotten feedback about the framework, I've realized the JS part doesn't really make sense and leads people to confusing it with modern frameworks like Vue and React, which it's not similar at all to. So I was thinking about switching the name to just Remake. Then I checked npm and saw that you had a package of the same name. I see that you use it in your own projects on GitHub, which makes asking this more difficult, but I wondered if you might be willing to modify the name of your package so that I might be able to use it. Too confusing it. One of these choose? Like this or this? I think they're both necessary. Right? And leads people to confusing it with modern frameworks like Vue and React, which is not similar at all to. I didn't do. Huh? Oh, you're right. Thank you. I'm so out of it. Yep. Thank you. Thank you guys. Um, I just like literally wasn't seeing it. I don't know. I don't know what was wrong. Okay. And I see that you use it in your own pocket. Okay. I would be very grateful if you would be willing to help me out. I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's fine, right? Sincerely, David. Your code is awesome. Can I convince you to do the CLI for my framework? Thinking about dropping the JS. Like that? Okay, so this seems good. And at the very least, we've discovered an awesome coder person who genuinely seems like a pretty cool person. Yeah, she really is. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this guy on GitHub. I don't know. Maybe, no, is that creepy? Should I not? Should I not follow him right before? I guess I won't, right? I shouldn't. Should I? Does it matter? Why do I care so much? No, but really, is it creepy at all? To like follow someone right before you send them an email that's asking for something? Okay, it's not. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm gonna hide my screen just in case. I don't really even think I need to hide my screen, but I'm gonna hide it anyways. Cause secrets. Cause I'm opening 1Password. Oh no. I have the wrong password, guys. I think I changed the password recently because Twitter got hacked. Didn't they get hacked? Am I crazy? I think they got hacked very recently. Oh no, it really is the wrong password. Okay. I'm getting a new password. Check your phone. Da, 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 7xi5. Okay. New password time. Do, 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 do. Okay, updating my 1Password. Continue. Okay, nice. So we're gonna go to their profile and let's see, I'm gonna turn back on the screen. Okay, and then we're gonna follow them. And what did someone say? I'm pro at working in a political environment. LOL. We're always Android say no, it's fine. People follow my DJ page before sending me a PM. Don't see an issue with it at all. Or don't see an issue. I'm pro. We're always writing emails like that are like, oh, innocent situation here. Can you help me out? Even though it might inconvenience you, because I've already done the following stuff, and you wouldn't want me to have wasted that, right? That's really cool. I think that's like a super, super, super good skill to have. Okay, let's look at their selfie character design. It's kind of like a little like Calvin, huh? From Calvin and Hobbes. It really is. There's no way this guy doesn't like Calvin and Hobbes. Oh, he's so down Emojify, cool. Keybase. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, done. So we sent that email, I believe. No, I didn't send it yet. Should I send it? Um, If someone does like a countdown from like 3, I'll send it. Boom. Sent. Very nice confirmation page, Google. This is just the best confirmation page. Just a big white page. Yeah, fingers crossed, totally. I hope you're right, Jendu. But I think even if they say no, I think they're still a nice person. Let's see. What do we got from... Okay, we sent it. Nice. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at my email because I could just like spend the next 5 hours looking at my email and just refreshing it. Okay, so we were updating this. So we're just like removing all of the references to remake.js. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, quick start. Where is the quick start? Okay, we'll just see where this redirects to. I knew this was going to be a mistake, making all of these little like fancy schmancy little things. Like little redirect URLs. Okay, so we got that. Let's search again. Remake.js. Oh man, I have to change so much from this. But we'll leave it like this for now, right? Because we'll just do the top level things. That'll change to remake.js for now. Because we're not going to actually unpublish anything. From like NPM right now. Until we hear back from that guy. And then even if he doesn't give it to us, we can always just publish it at like at panphora/remake.js, or even like at remake.js. Like we can make a new organization called like remake.js, and it can be like at remake.js/remake, or sorry, at remake/remake. So that would be good. Okay, so we updated the README. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, making progress. Okay, let's go to my Twitter, because I gotta update my profile there to point to the new URL. No, how do I get to my profile? There we go. Edit profile. Remake the web. Boom, save. Okay. I don't know where else it is. I updated the stream to be remake the web. I updated the repo to be remake the web. I think I updated most of the stuff in here. Yeah. I'm sure the site is not... yeah, it's at remake.js and it's called remake. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of this really pretty looking blue. But that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I don't really think there's anything a big deal. Oh, right here. MailChimp. We got to correct our MailChimp form. Remake.js. Autofill. Log in. No, how do I just... Campaigns. There we go. Edit. View landing page. Edit. Page title. There we go. Remake. Oh no. How do I save it? Save it. Okay. And we're gonna rename that. And we're gonna edit the URL. Oh shoot. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, so we're gonna have to change the URL. It's probably not a big deal. That doesn't really suck that much. Sullivan, by the way, I super appreciate you helping out with the email. That was like incredibly helpful. I can't even tell you. Like seriously. Okay, so we'll do that and commit changes to the README. Okay, let's see. Build web apps quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, remake JS team. Where's the team thing? Where's the content? Oh, there. There we go. Content, edit, remake. We'll say the remake team. Yeah, whatever. We'll just delete this part. Okay, save and close. Save and publish. And boom. Making... I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just keep it simple. I'm gonna delete this part too. Building a web app should feel like writing a tweet, and then like not a novel. I'm just gonna save it. Build web apps. Build. What if building web apps was fun? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Any feedback from anyone? What if building web apps was fun? Making a web app should feel like writing a tweet, not a novel. Yeah, whatever. It's good for now, I think. I think it's better than before just because it's shorter. But that's not perfect. Okay. We'll get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh, wait. Was the title of this? No, okay. The title's good. Okay. So, nice. The logo looks good. I think the logo looks good too. I really like that logo. I actually got it off of a page called, you ever go to javascript.info? Oh, nice. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. So if you're, yeah, feel free, Chandu. That would be awesome if you wanna do that. So if you guys are learning JavaScript at all, or even if you know it pretty well, you can learn a lot from javascript.info. I guess it was a Russian site and then they translated it to English, but it's like the best reference on JavaScript that I've ever seen, ever. But anyways, there's this tutorial, drag and drop with mouse events, and you'll see down, oh, maybe it's not this one. No, it's not this one. It's propagation. Events. Introducing events. Bubbling and capturing. Maybe it's this one. There it is. Look, it's the remake logo. Oh yeah, let me share the link. Dude, but seriously, guys, this is like the best. It's the best thing ever. But yeah, this is where I got the inspiration for the remake logo, and I reached out to like the guy who maintains the site, and I was like, "Can I use this?" And he's like, "I don't have any rights to that image. You can use it if you want." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So that's the story of that. Yeah, it took me forever to like get the perspective right. I don't even know if I have it right, but it kind of feels okay. Okay, so let's see what's next. I'm not gonna stay on stream that much longer. Probably like another half an hour. Um, yeah, probably not a whole lot of time. Uh, I'm just like I don't know. I'm a little tired and whatever. But I do want to brainstorm some stuff. So let's see. So I have, oh, this email was killer. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's open up a new thing. So I've been building out this like new this new like way of organizing everything. Why is that funny? It's such a good email. I love that email we just sent. Okay, so I've been building out this new thing, Drawn to Code. What a good name. I feel like you're always making fun of me, Chandu, but I'm glad that you find it funny, or find me funny. Even if it's in a making fun of way, that's still okay. I'm entertaining. on some level. Um, so yeah, so I've been building out this like new app structure, da 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 da, right here, right? So this is like all the remake code, but I think it's getting a little complicated, to be totally honest. Yeah, so I was brainstorming. So okay, one thing is that like I don't want any of this other stuff. I just want remake to be this apps folder. And then you edit some templates inside the apps folder, edit some CSS, edit some JS, and everything else is handled for you. Compiling and transpiling the CSS and the JavaScript handled for you. The data saving handled for you. You don't have to worry about this temp data thing. You don't have to worry about this data thing. You don't have to worry about the cache. You don't have to worry about the main JS or the server JS. All that's just taken care of. So what I was thinking is, wouldn't it be cool if you had like a command line, thing that was like, so the $sign stands for like the command line, right? So what if you could do like npm install, and if we get the remake namespace, it'll be like remake. Otherwise, it'll be like @remake/remake. And then you could just do like remake generate, and then / like example project, right? And this would generate like like a project, like a remake project for you. Yeah, yeah, exactly like view create new project. I've actually never used that, but I just, yeah, it's gotta be. Or like create React app. Yeah, so then it would create like a repo, or it's not a repo. I don't know. It would be a repo eventually, but it would just create a folder called example project, and then all this stuff in here would be like how it was organized. I'll go over that in a second. And then down here, you can say, cd into, you know what I should be using for this? I should be using Notion. Notion's great for this because it gives syntax highlighting and you can make notes next to it. So let's create a new page and call this like CLI. And then we'll just copy and paste this stuff in here. So by the way, view CLI also asks if you want Babel, ESLint, router. Yeah, we're not going to have any of that. No, no, no. We're not going to have any of that. So the point of this framework is that it's like super easy to use. Like a 10-year-old who knows about HTML and CSS is going to be able to sit down with Remake and build a web app within like a couple hours. That's the goal. The goal is not like infinite customizability. I mean, if you want that, you can do that. You can like download Remake yourself and implement the backend routes yourself and the API calls or whatever. That like I'm not going to prevent you from doing that, but the goal is that like you download the CLI, you run it, it generates a project for you that's already working. You edit a few things, add your own styles or HTML or whatever, and you're ready to go. So yeah, that's the goal with that. So you go into like cd / example project, and then you can run like remake run, right? And so you can say that, and then it's gonna like run an app. It'll run an app on like port, I don't know, whatever, some untaken port, 4444 or whatever. I don't know what the secure ports are. I've seen like 88, or what is it? I don't know. A lot of people use 3000, which is why I don't want to use 3000, but whatever. We'll just say 3000 for now. It'll generate a project for you. A project for you that looks like this. So we'll do, let's see. We could do plain text, I think. So I have like an example of what that might look like. but I think it's like way way too much. But we can see. Let's see what you guys think about this. So there's a lot of documentation in here too, which yeah, there's a lot of documentation. So the idea, it's way too much stuff, right? I just want it to be super simple to create a web app, and this is just like too much. So I don't know if anyone's following along. So I have a few folders here. So dist is where all the static assets get exported. Then there's data, and this is going to be all the like your user data. So instead of using a database, we're just going to use JSON files for everything. And that's because it's going to be super, super easy to debug things and to like view your data because it's going to be all really nicely formatted JSON. And then the app itself is going to work like a multi-user static site generator that's run on a live server, if that makes sense. So basically, you're going to have users with like their own user data and their own user accounts, and that's stored in a JSON file, right? So like the password hash or whatever is stored in a user file along with the username and whatever. And then this data, as well as all of the like app data, is used in the templates to generate the static HTML templates. And so what you can do is you can run remake just on your local, device, and then you can just like deploy your static assets if you want. Or what you can do is run it on a server, and then whenever someone logs in and they make an edit, it's going to update the HTML by watching the appropriate JSON files and then writing the HTML files. And then we've got assets, so we've got CSS and JavaScript. We've got partials, which are used by the static pages and the user pages. And inside the user pages, we have these like namespaced folders. So like this is a to-dos app and this is an adventure story app. And the idea is that you can have pages in here which will correspond to like URLs. Yeah, so we were using NJK for a while, and then someone else was like, handlebars is a lot more popular and a lot more people are going to know it, so you should use handlebars instead. So I'm thinking about switching over to handlebars, because I did do a check, and if you look at like handlebars versus nunchucks, and then you look at NPM trends, it's just like there's not even a comparison. It's like downloads in the past 6 months or downloads in the past 2 years. It's just like, it's absurdly different. Yeah. So even though I really do like nunchucks, I feel like it might be better to go with handlebars just because people will be more familiar with it. And it has the same advantage that nunchucks has, and that it uses mostly just HTML syntax. I'm not sure though, because I do think I checked into this earlier, and I think there was something missing from handlebars or something. I think there was something in nunchucks that was easier to do. So I'm not positive about switching to handlebars, but I think it's the right approach. So, but anyways, this is like super complicated, right? Because you got this. I mean, okay, so like the dist folder is automatically generated, right? You don't have to worry about that. That's just the HTML for the final site. The data folder is the same thing. That you're not going to be editing that except for the user starting data. So if you want to bootstrap your users with some starting data, you can just use this JSON file. But all of this stuff in the users folder, if you want to edit it directly, you can, but you don't need to, right? That's just going to automatically be generated by what people are doing in Remake and the data they're saving in Remake. Then we've got this asset folders, which is like, yeah, you need assets. You need HTML and JS, right? Sorry, CSS and JS. So I feel like that's kind of a, I don't know, no-brainer. You kind of need it. But I don't know. Maybe we put these inside of deeper folders, right? So maybe let's copy this into like here so that we can see everything at once. And maybe we can put, oh yeah, and then why is this layout HBS file at the top level? So what I'm thinking is that pages will use the closest layout file to render inside of. So they'll just automatically look for the closest one. So like for example, to-dos will look in its current directory, and then it'll look in its parent directory for a layout, and then it'll look into that parent directory. So this layout HBS applies to the whole site. And then this one at Adventure Story, since this layout is closer to this page, then this page is going to render into this layout instead of to the master layout. So I don't know, that's just an idea for that. But I think, let's see, so I think what we can do is like have a, I don't know, what do you guys think about this? What if we do like a generated folder and then we have like a user edited? This isn't what I would call it at all, but like you would have like layout in there, and then you'd have all this like data, like remake stuff in here. Like, so maybe we even call this remake, right? So this is like example project, or we can say like to-dos, or I don't know. We'll call it example project. And then we have, sorry, sometimes I'm using like 2 indents, and then sometimes I'm using 4. So let me just normalize this a little bit. So yeah, I think this is a decent idea. I'll do that, do that, do that, do that. Oops, I missed tutor. So this is server-side rendering. Yeah, so the idea is that everything's server rendered, and that's for performance, but also because remake is only needed for editing the page. So remake pretty much turns your page into a CMS where you can automatically tell it how to edit items very easily or add new items very easily, and it'll use the backend partials to like render a new item and then insert it into the DOM wherever you want it. But it uses very simple data attributes to handle all of the editing, all of the adding, all of the saving. So when you're just viewing the page, you can just strip out remake altogether, right? So if you build a page editor for your client and they log in and they edit it, then when someone's loading up the page and just viewing it, you actually don't have to include any JavaScript if you don't want it, right? So like it's pretty nice. It's just like it's kind of like I mean, it's not really like that new one. What's that new framework that everyone's yelling about right now that it like removes itself? Svelte. So Svelte removes itself after it like generates the necessary code for it to run. And I think that's a really good idea. Remake isn't like that. It does load the whole framework when you're like editing stuff or whatever. So it's like it's a good 60, 70 kilobytes. I'm going to try to cut that down a little bit right now, but I think it's at like 50 kilobytes right now. But you don't even need to load that 50 kilobytes or anything if you're just viewing the page, right? So you can just strip that out and you're just going to have a static site. And also the nice thing, if we do go with this, is that we're going to just have this dist folder which you can just deploy on your own, and you can just have a bunch of static files. And so you can cache these files. You can, I don't know, maybe you can't cache them. No, you can't really cache them, but you're just serving static assets. So you can throw these on S3 and you'd be fine. And the eventual goal down the line is to have this all be serverless, so that like you just click a button at like remaketheweb.com. You just click a button that says new app, and it gives you like a few endpoints. It gives you a save endpoint, it gives you a new endpoint, it gives you an endpoint to like render your app, right? And then you and it gives you an authentication endpoint. And then after authenticating users, they can use the save and the new endpoint, and it just is going to automatically regenerate your templates at the render endpoint. And then you can attach like a custom domain name to your render endpoint, and then boom, you've got a web app with very little effort, right? All you've done is gotten a few custom endpoints, attached a custom domain, and then written like a tiny bit of remake code. but that's way down the line. That's like, I don't know, at least is probably a year or two away, if not more. But for now, I'm just starting out with a full stack framework to just try and make that as simple as possible to like deploy and stuff. Um, so yeah, so okay, so do we put this dist folder inside of the remake? So then from the top level, it would, so, okay, and then user edited or user editable. This is not what we would call it at all, but let's just pretend that's what it's called for now, and we put all this stuff in here. It still doesn't feel like this is like a simple web app, right? Like even if I go in to my project, right, and I see this, right? So we got top level, like maybe it's even like underscore remake, right? So it's like it's clear that this is kind of like private or whatever. Or like, I don't know. It's not private. Like you can go in it and see what it's generating, but like you don't need to touch it in order to build a web app. And then even if that happened, if I had all of this stuff, I guess it's not that complicated, right? Because I think we should change this. Maybe this is called project. Um, or like project files. I don't know, something like that. So we have a layout, we have assets, we have partials, we have static pages, and then we've got user pages, and these are going to be namespaced based on the folder name. That's decent. I still feel like there's a simpler way, you know? There's got to be a simpler way. So the problem that I'm running into right now is that, like if you, so say you create a remake app, and you go to like exampleapp.com, right? If you want to like share your personal page with someone, it is good to see you. I found your Panfora Twitch channel. Awesome. Who are you? Do I know you? Um, so if you go to like exampleapp.com, about your stream, full stack web framework, remaketheweb.com. Keep up the good work. I'm about to design a unique overlay for your streaming. What? That's awesome. Who are you? In my profile page. How do I? Do 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 do. How do I? Do 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 do. That's awesome. I don't know who you are, but that's really cool. This might be a bot. How did I, how do I, how do I see? I don't know how to see. I don't know how to do anything. Okay, here it is. There. Oh, it's a sales bot. What? How do you know? Oh, streamergigs.me. Whoa. Oh, scam. Let's look at this scam. Watch out for scams. La, 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 la. People are talking about a System 32 virus. Ask for your stream fee. It is so annoying hearing my own voice. Wow. Okay, so how do I see? Who said? Does your web framework? No, I want to play with it. Van Nat. Hello. Does it respond? Um, okay, let's see. Streamergigs.me. Let's go to the page, right? See what's up. Oh, wait. Okay. Jeez. I'm so glad that this didn't go to an inappropriate page. The king of Twitch. Whoa. This is the king of Twitch. It was okay. um, So, let's see. I'm going to let's see. Fiverr. I can't log in. No. I can't report this person. Man, I wanted to just report them. I think I have to log in. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Secrets. Okay, why can't I sign in? Oh my goodness. Chimneys. I'm picking out chimneys from Google reCAPTCHA. Sign in. Oh my goodness. Why is this so hard? Okay, I signed in. Nice. Okay, secrets are off. How do I report someone on Fiverr? Am I, this is okay to do, right? I don't feel like this is a bad thing. Oh no, I don't want to report a buyer. Customer support. This is so hard. Okay. Why is it so hard? How do I do this? Report. There we go. Wait, I have to log in? Oh, I'm not even logged in. Okay. Log in, log in. Oh my goodness. Why? I can't log into Twitch. This is so hard. Okay, I'm gonna let this bot get away with it, and I'm just gonna ban them from the from the chat. It's too hard to log in. Wait, where did they go? What was their name? Vanat? They left. They left. I can't even ban them. They did a... How do I ban them now, though? Oh, can I just do /ban? Let's try it. Yes. Banned them. Oh, nice. Yeah, you guys can report them too if you want. Okay, so let's say you have... That took up way too much time. I can't believe that. I'm going to go soon, actually, too, by the way. So say you have exampleapp.com. Now, okay, so who are you in this situation? So you are someone that's created... Okay, so someone's created an app, a web app, called exampleapp.com. And we'll just call it like it's a to-dos app, right? We're not original. That's just a to-dos app. Okay, so you go to todosapp.com, you sign up for an account, right? So you go to /sign up, you log into your account, you know, and then it redirects you where, right? So maybe it redirects you back to the home page, and you view your home page, and now you want to create like a to-do list, okay? So you create a to-do list. So you go to like list and then like some ID, right? So it's like 2835, whatever, right? So now you want to be able to share this, right? So one option is just, okay, we link to this page, right? It's just to-dos app .com/list/the ID. Whew. Now that's fine, but if we have this setup, right, where we have the data stored like this, we don't really have a good way of getting the to-dos app data by ID, right? So we need to know which user created this. So we need the user to be in the URL. So we need to have something like, oops, John, like this. So it needs to say like todosapp.com/John/list/whatever. So this solves a lot of things, having the username in there, because that means that the items that we're looking to find by ID are a lot easier to find for us when we're using a JSON store. And it makes the URL a tiny bit more complicated, but it also makes it a little bit more personal, right? You'd rather see /John/list than just list, right? This feels impersonal, right? You want to see John's list. So I feel like it's kind of a win-win. Now the issue with this is that if you log in and you are automatically redirected to like /John, right? If this is like your home page, right? Because you want to be able to share that with other people publicly, we need a way to tell the creator of the web app that that URL or that page is going to be namespaced by the username, right? So that's why we have this different folder for user pages that's username namespaced because they're shareable. Yeah, I mean, so Oblivionaire says, what about /user /John / to do and then the ID. I think that works too, but I think I prefer just removing the user part. I think this is what a lot of sites do. This is like what Twitter does. This is what Facebook does, right? They just give you a URL right at the top level, which I think is just nice. But the issue that I'm running into, so Tutu says, what the hell do you mean by full stack web framework? Tutu, you have been here for the past 45 minutes. How are you just asking about this now? Have you been, has the frustration been building up this entire time? So if you could let us know, how experienced are you in web development? Are you just starting out? I love that you're so frustrated. But yeah, so it's so yeah, have you used a framework? Like, do you know React? Do you know Vue? Do you know vanilla JavaScript? Are you just getting started? Do you know HTML, CSS? Have you heard of Laravel? Like, what do you know? Because but based on what you know, it's going to be, I'm going to use different explanations. Okay, so yes, you are totally right, Oblivionaire, and I can show you that list if you want. I can share this list with people if they want. So there's this thing, usernames reserved. So these are all the reserved usernames. If you find something here that, or if you think of something that should be reserved that isn't in this list, please let me know. Because I'm trying to make it comprehensive, but it took me forever. To just put this together. No, because you might want to add new routes in the future, like, yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to do that, but like, if in the future you add, a callback URL, you don't want someone else to have already taken callback, But yeah, I don't know. Whoever might find this useful, you can check this out. Or if you come across anything that maybe should be reserved. Okay, But so so the thing I'm gonna check is if any username starts with any of these words. So if it starts with any of these words, I'm just not gonna allow it. And I think that's pretty safe because a lot of these are not like names, right? They're like theme, title, total. I guess you could be like total jerk or something, and that's your username, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm being a little overprotective with these routes. Another option is just to namespace all of my routes. Like I could let the user have whatever they want, and then I could just namespace my routes with like API slash whatever, right? And then I could just say like admin or whatever. Or I don't know. It could be like what would I call it? I don't know. Slash, I could even just be like a letter, right? It could just be like slash Z, right? It could just be like all of the app ones are just namespaced by like slash app. What about if it's exact match instead of starts with? Well, then I'd have to add a lot more, right? Because you wouldn't want someone to have the name admin, but you also wouldn't want to have someone with the name of like admin underscore auth, right? Or admin underscore, I don't know, like anything, right? You wouldn't want it to be admin underscore anything. So I think for some of them, it would make sense to just be an exact match, but for some of them, I would want it to be like, no, never. Like you can't even have it in your name, right? Because I wouldn't want like someone reaching out to someone else and being like, hey, like I'm admin Dan at, exampleapp.com. Like, give me your password. Like I just wouldn't want, I don't know, to confuse people at all. But yeah, I could also just like namespace my own routes under like app, right? And then I could just give users everything else. And I also prevent, uh, I think I prevent bad words somewhere. Although maybe I decided against that. I'm not sure. Okay, but anyways, getting back to the point. So this user editable area. So this is like the project files, right? This is what we ended up renaming project files. This is a little complicated for me, right? We have the layout file, we have the assets folder, we have the parcels folder, then we have static pages, and then we have user pages, right? And then inside user pages, we have like namespaces for our different apps. And these user pages, like I was saying, they're namespaced by the username, right? So you have like, todosapp.com/dan/list/some ID. So that's why they're inside of this user pages thing. But it'd be nice if I could somehow combine all of this together and just make it very simple. But then I would have to have some way of denoting that like this is username prefixed and this is not. I guess what I could do, no, I don't know. I have no idea what to do. So what I'm doing in the current app, I have this underscore shared directory, and then yeah, every page that's prepended by an underscore, that's a static page. So what that means is that it's rendered at the top level and it doesn't get any data. And it actually doesn't even get the user data. And I don't know if that's a good practice either, but it does simplify a lot of things, like having the generated files in the dist be all static, right? Like if my index file, my login, oh shoot, this shouldn't be that. That shouldn't be that. This should be like dash login and then index. That's my bad. So slash assignment and then index. Okay, so yeah, so it makes everything static, which is nice. I don't know, this isn't too bad. Static pages, and then I don't know, maybe I just need a better name for this, but I still feel like this whole thing is a little too complicated. Like there's too many rules to it, And like the app namespaces, well, it's useful, it's not that useful, and like I want to make it easier to get started. So I think when I first generate it, maybe I'll have it, hey Slowfaz, how's it going? So when I first generate it, I think I'll have underscore remake and then project files. And then I think top level layout makes sense. And then, yeah, user pages. So yeah, we're not going to have any of this when it first generates. We'll have the root HBS file, and that's it, right? That's all we'll need for that. And then we'll have root, login, and sign up for the static pages. And then for the partials, yeah, we can have a to-do. I don't know what else. Yeah, we're just going to have like a to-do example app, I guess, when you first set it up. And then for the CSS, we're going to have like main.sass. I guess we can call this sass. And then for the JS, we'll have like main.js. So this feels pretty good. I just don't know about the user pages thing. I guess I could just go back to calling this apps, but it doesn't feel right because by default, you're just going to have the app at the top level, right? So you're going to have like todos.hbs or, list.hbs, and then this is going to render, so renders at /todos or /todos /id, and then same thing here. No, I'm not using, there's no render framework on the front end. It's only a back-end rendered framework. The front-end parts are used for like editing data and adding data, but it doesn't really handle rendering data. It's all rendered on the back end to keep it like really lightweight. It's a really different kind of framework than I think you're used to. It's very, very, very different from React and Vue.js in the way that it handles things. So yeah, by default, we're gonna have like the app that lives here. So I want to name this something different that's gonna make sense. I think it'd be nice if you can create, a namespace in here, and then it's gonna get its own data, like it's an app. But I don't want to call this apps by default because I don't want to imply that you need to have multiple in order to make it a valid project. I want people to just happily create one app and be happy with that, right? Static pages I'm kind of fine with. I'm kind of coming to terms with maybe they're not going to have any dynamic variables and they're just going to generate, files into a dist folder that you can deploy, or that, that it just watches things. I just don't know about this. And static pages, you know what? Maybe it's like pages dynamic and then pages like static. Something like that. But there's another thing. So the static pages, yes, I am a self-learner. I've been learning how to do web development for the past like 10 or 12 years, since 2004. Oh wait, that's a lot. That's more. That's more time. That's 15 years. Wow. Wait, no, not since 2004. 2004 is when I graduated high school. Sorry, since 2008 is when I really got into it. So yeah, 11 years. Sorry. Yeah, it all blends together at some point. Hey, Kiraga, how's it going? I will try. What's up? We have a lot of very helpful people in chat too. What do you need help with? You think for you is basically. I don't know what that means. You have to read a file content in a text file. Okay. You can read the file. Okay. So where's the problem? Oh, you're saying you think for me it's a basic problem. But you need to see if it's a prime number. Okay. Is it the first line of the file? Also, is this homework? I don't know. I don't really care if it's homework. But when you compare it, you just got false. You need true. Well, if you need true, you just return true. It's very easy. No, okay. So you're probably not converting the number into a number, because when you read it from the file, it's going to be a string. So you probably need to call parse int on it. Okay. You try this too. Okay. Oh, you tried that. You tried calling parse int on it? Well, what happens when you... Okay, so there's a few possibilities here. One, your prime number checker... Your prime number checker could be wrong. Okay, so, okay. Let's go through this real quick. So, does your file just have one line? Does your file just have one line? It has 20, so you need to check each line? Ugh. I've actually never done this before. Read. So you're using read line. I don't actually know what it's called. Node get lines from file. Okay, so we're actually going to do this because it kind of seems fun. So we're going to do like that. Okay, cool. Maybe one of these is prime. Let's actually put in a couple primes. So 7 and like is 59 a prime? I don't even know. What is a prime? I don't even know what a prime is anymore, actually. Okay, so we're going to save this to our downloads folder inside a new folder. We're going to say primes, prime.js. Okay, and then we're going to go to our command line, and we're going to go into downloads, into primes, and we're going to do node prime.js. Okay, cool. So, and then we need to copy this into its own text file. So we're going to say primes.text, or we'll say numbers.text actually. Are people actually helping him? Instead of just like setting up the files. Okay, so we have prime.text. Let's console log like 1, 2, 3, just to make sure this is working. Okay, so we've got the console log. So now let's read the files line by line. Okay, so we're going to do npm init and then y. That's fine. npm install, and we're going to do read line. Okay, and then we need to transpile. So we're going to do parcel. I think we need. Do we need a transpile? We don't need a transpile, right? No, we don't need a transpile. Jeez, what am I thinking? So we're going to do this, and then we're going to. It's a RESTful API. Jeez. Can I just do it this way first? Okay. I'm going to just do it this way first. I know you said it's a RESTful API. Ooh, okay, this one actually looks better. Maybe, right? Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so we got line reader each line, and the path to the file is numbers dot text, and then we're going to console log the line. Oops, I just installed that again. Okay, boom, we've got the nice. Okay, so we're console logging the line, and if we do like a type of, we're getting back strings. So we need to do like parse int, and we'll pass in 10 because it's base 10 numbers. And then we're going to say, we're going to get like an is prime. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty simple so far. So we just have two files in our primes folder. Well, you know what? So let's go into GitHub. And let's go new repository, primes, create, undo. Wait, what? Oh man, because I'm not in. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I set in there. Let's close out of this because we just we just ruined it. Let's remove this. And then let's add it from our GitHub folder. Okay, so now we've got the GitHub thing. Let's ignore node modules. And the rest looks good. So we'll publish this, and we'll make it public. So if you want to see it, you can go to here, here, here. It's kind of a fun problem. That's the only reason I'm working on it. It's kind of a cool thing. Okay, so we'll do, so we've got, oh wait, we need to go into a different directory. GitHub primes. Okay, so now if we run it again, we've got the numbers, so that we're getting from the numbers.txt file, and we've got our primes thing, and we're doing each line. Now we need a is primes npm thing. Although let's look at Stack Overflow, see what they have to say. Stack Overflow, determining if number is prime from 2017. I modified it to check on all numbers in a for loop. So we loop through all the numbers. Whoa. But this isn't JavaScript. JavaScript. Okay, so don't be rude, Chandu. We're having fun here. Okay, so we're going to use this for our isPrime function. It's a joke? Okay. Just keep it light. I don't want to be rude to anyone in the channel. Okay, so we're looping through, starting at 2. I don't know why we start at 2. And then we're going to say if I is less than number. Let's delete that last line. So if I don't know, this is not a good function in my mind. Why would we start at 2? Okay, so we're going to start at 2, and then we're going to say if it's less than number, we're going to continue here. So we're going to return false. Okay, so if num, and then the leftover of dividing it by I is 0, then return false. I don't know. I forget how to do primes, but I think this is probably fine. So we're just going to do is prime this, and we're going to console log this. So we're going to console log this as well as the number. Okay, so let's run it. False, false, true, false, 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 true, false, false, true, false, true, false, true, true. 322 is prime? No, okay, false. 59, true, 31, 3, 43. 43 is prime. We got a whole stretch of primes right here. False, 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 true. 457. We got a high prime there. You need, I need only one number for file. I can't put more of one in a text file? Five is? I think, yeah, 5 is prime, yeah, because it's not divisible. So prime is not divisible by any number before it, right? So, it's divisible by 1, but that doesn't count. 5 isn't divisible by 2, 3, or 4. So yeah, 5 is prime. I don't know what you're saying. Can someone help me understand? So you have a text file. This text file have a number 2 in its content. When you read, you need to delete the number 2 and put the number 3. If I have number 3, I have to delete number 3 and add the next prime. Okay, so we have a text file. Why did you say it's a REST API though? Okay, so we have one file here and we have the number 2 in it. And you're saying when you read it, you need to, so if it's not a prime, you need to delete the number 2. Okay, you run it once. If it's not prime, you need to delete the number 2 and put the number 3, right? And what happens? Oh my god. What the heck? What kind of alien civilization are you talking to, Karaga? Why would you have to why would you have to do this? Am I helping you with a coding interview right now? Because it kind of seems like it's a coding interview. Which I don't know, that's fine. I don't know if I'm going to do the S3 thing though. Seriously. Yeah, I don't know. That might be too hard for me. Okay, but let's do everything but that. So you're, okay. Kiraga, can you confirm for me this is what we're trying to do? Okay, can you confirm for me that this is what we're trying to do? If the number is not, if the number is a prime, we need to replace it with the next number. And if it's not prime, then we just leave it alone. Is that what you're saying? So, but what? Okay, so every time you run it, you want to change the number to the next prime. And then when you run it again, you want to change it to the next prime. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so we need a prime number generator. So JS prime number generator. Yeah, I got that from not Parks and Rec, the other one, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's a good show. Okay, need to generate prime numbers. Is prime. Generate. Display. Why? This doesn't look like good code. Whatever, it's not good code. How to generate prime numbers. Tutorials point. Why can't it be simple? I wish it was simple. Okay, well we actually do have the foundation for it because we have this is prime thing. So let's just do it this way, right? So we're gonna get the number, right? So we're gonna get this thing. So we're gonna say like, is it prime? This is a really bad way to name variables. So we're gonna say, is it prime? Or no, we know it's prime. We know it's prime. It starts as prime. I think that's true, right? So so we're gonna get the number. So let's get the number. So we're just gonna parse int on this, and then we're gonna say find next prime. So find next prime, and we're gonna pass in the number. And so this is gonna give us the next prime. Is that? So we need a function that says find next prime. Number, and so we're just going to increment it until we find the next prime. So we're going to do plus plus num, and then we're going to do if is prime number, return number, else find next prime. That's like pretty clear, right? So Sullivan says we can do it with a while loop. No, because we're never going to get that. We're never going to get that far. While loop increment. Oh. No, yours is so much better. Okay, so we're going to do while it isn't prime. I never use while loops, that's why it's not. So while it's not prime, then plus or num plus plus. I guess it doesn't matter which one we do, right? Num plus plus or plus plus num. Yeah, I like yours better. Oh yeah, 1 cup. Yep. Okay, so this is nice. So find next prime. So let's console log our next prime. Okay. So let's run it. We're gonna get an error. Yep. Okay. I knew we were gonna get an error. Terminate the loop. Oh jeez. Wait, why isn't it still running then? I mean, it terminated. Okay, but wait. I am terminating the loop. Oh wait, no, I'm not. No. Am I? No. Am I? Okay, what's gonna happen here? So we're gonna say if it's not prime, then increase the number. So once we get to a prime number, the loop's gonna stop. So I think we're okay. Yeah, no, I've cooked my MacBook a little bit before doing infinite loops. Um, this is why I don't use while loops, honestly. Uh, okay, so we're gonna say, I don't know, I'm gonna go back to mine, just because it makes more sense to me, not because I don't want to learn how to use while loops, but this just feels like simple to me. So we're just gonna do like num plus plus, and then if it's prime, return the number, else find the next prime. It feels simpler to me. Okay, and then we're gonna do find next prime here. Oops, shoot. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna run it. No, we didn't. Oh, we're not console logging anything. Okay, so we're gonna do next prime, and we've got 3. Nice. Okay, so now we just need to write this to the file. So I think let's look up node fs, and I think we just do like write file sync. Write file sync. So we're going to get the file and the data and the encoding. The default is UTF-8 though, so we should be fine. So we're going to get the next prime, and then we're going to do slash numbers.text. The data we're going to pass is the next prime. Maybe that'll work. Nope. Oh, it's not defined. Okay, so fs equals it's up here. So we're going to do require fs, and let's look. We got 3. We got undefined. Okay, let's see. Why did we get undefined after 3? Okay, so let's do this in the console and see what happens. So we're going to do find next prime, and we're going to pass in 2. So we got 3 there. 3 gives us undefined, 4 gives us 5, 5 gives us undefined. And it's because if we pass in 3, it increases it to 4, and then it says it's not prime. Oh, return. We need to return find next prime. Ugh. Maximum call stack size exceeded. Okay. So it should increase it until it gets to the next prime, but it's causing an infinite loop for some reason. Anyone have any idea here? Is it? I don't know. Maybe this thing kind of confuses me sometimes. I mean, they do the same thing, but this just feels a little bit clearer to me. So if it's prime, we're going to return it. No need to return. No, we do need to return that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Console log num. Okay, and then let's run it. Ah, nice. A bunch of nans. Okay, so let's go down. Oh, it's always nan. That's weird. Oh, wait. It's because we already overrode it to undefined. We're so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. You guys are totally good. I am being an idiot. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is say is nan. So we have this function is nan. I think this is in Node.js too. So we're going to say if is nan num, then we're just gonna just do this. We're gonna like write it at like 1. We'll just start over at 1. Oh. Well, wait. Nan is super confusing. So it defaults to a value of false. So it's falsy. Okay. So we could do that. So we could say or 1. So we'll just start over at 1. Oh, but then it'll start at 2, which is fine. That's okay. So now if we run it, oh, we're console logging the number here. That's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 37, 41. And if we look at numbers, we've got 41. We are so cool. We have a prime number generator. Yeah, I really like Notion a lot. It like saves me a lot of time. I actually subscribed to the yearly plan just because I was like on the fence about it for a long time. Um, can you explain why using one again? So yeah, it's just if this file ends up containing something that's invalid, right? So if it ends up with like this, it's not gonna know what to do, right? So it's just gonna default to the number one. Um, but I don't know what else to do there. I guess it could, you know what we could do? We could say like if is nan for number, we could like throw an error. How do I throw an error? Do I do throw new error? I really don't know how to do this. I think it's like this. We'll do nan. We'll do not a number. Okay. So now let's do undefined. Or we'll just do like some random letters. Not a number. Nice. I think that's good, right? Because it's just like your input's invalid. And then let's just change this to, we'll change it to like number. I don't know. It's not like a huge improvement, but yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's start at 0, see what that does. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That is pretty fun. Okay, so now so let's commit this and push it up. Oh yeah, let's get rid of the console log. And then for an activity, let's, I'm gonna just say update. This is like an example of like how to have terrible commit history, but okay. Let's do a while loop as an activity. So we're gonna say, what do we want to do here? We want does returning break the while loop? It does, right? It has to, right? So if if it's not prime, then we're going to increase it, and then we're going to return. Oh wait. So if it's not prime, it's going to increase it until it becomes prime. And then afterwards, we just want to return it, right? Is this true? This will work, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I just don't use a lot of while loops. So I'm just not used to them. You guys are totally wrong. Yeah, okay. Oh. It's because it is prime. So it starts out as prime. So it never goes into this. It just returns it. So yeah, yep. So we want to do num plus plus right there. Nice. Working again. So I think that, okay, let's compare this to the other one. I just want to like see if we can make the while loop as good as, like as intuitive. So this kind of makes sense, but we're incrementing it twice. I feel like it's a little hard to understand what's happening. Do you guys feel the same way, or are you guys just like, no, this is perfect? Whereas this one, it's just like, oh, yeah, it's only incrementing in one spot, right? And to make it fair, we can just do the num++ here. So we're saying if it's prime, just return it. You could put the +1 in the call of the method. The original call? What do you mean? You could put the +1 in the call of the method, the original call? This one? Hi, Lychee. Oh, like like here? I think so. Another interesting one. We could use recursion. We could use recursion here too, couldn't we? Oh no, that wouldn't be good. Okay, so line 42, do num+1 right here. But I mean, then it's not going to work for this one. I mean, you're still having to do it twice. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't be required. No, I feel like that shouldn't. I feel like that shouldn't be required. No, I feel like the function should take care of it. You know, it's called find next prime, so it should know. I don't know. I guess this is fine. So you're increasing it once because you're trying to find the next one, and then you're saying if it's not prime yet, just keep increasing it. That kind of makes sense. A do while loop. Okay. Do while. I don't think I think maybe I've used a do while once in my life. Oh, until it evaluates to false. Oh wait, that's the same. The condition is evaluated after executing the statement. Nah, I don't know. I feel like that's even worse for readability. Not because it's bad, but just because it's unfamiliar to people. I feel like I've like never seen this ever. I get it, and it reads fine. Do this while that's true, but I would prefer to just keep it a while loop. I mean, this does kind of make sense in English, right? You're finding the next prime, right? So you need to at least increase it by 1. And then you're just saying, as long as that's not a prime, just keep increasing it until we hit on a prime, and then once you hit on a prime, just return it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Whereas this one reads to me like, um, okay, get the next number. If the next number is a prime, just return it. Otherwise, do this again. This reads to me simpler. This is like two things, right? It's just two things. It's just like get the next number, or I guess it's three things in total, but the third thing is go back to the first step. So it's just like get the next number. Is it a prime? No? Okay, get the next one. Yes, just, we found it. But this one's like get the next number. Is it a prime? If not, keep going. Keep incrementing until you hit a prime, then return that one. I don't know. This one still seems a little bit simpler to me. I know they're both doing exactly the same thing and you can read them exactly the same way, but for some reason in this case, recursion feels simpler. I never thought I'd say that. That's true. It'll add to the call stack. Is that a bad thing? Is that... I feel like it's not that inefficient. No, okay, so like Chandu says, maybe we don't need the return here. So the problem with not having the return here is the call stack. So if you're, um, so like if you go into this else statement here, Chandu, so like if you increase the number by 1, so say you're at 5, you increase the number by 1, you're at 6. So you never go into this if loop, right? In the first function. So in the first function, you're in this else loop. This entire function is going to return undefined because it's never hitting a return statement. So the first time you call this, it's going to just return undefined if you don't have this return statement. I can prove that to you too. Let's delete this and run it. And look in our number, undefined. But if we return, wait, now it's saying it's not a number, so we'll start at 0 again. Now we're back to getting numbers. See? So you do need the return. It's just because like even though it's returning something eventually, that function isn't that value isn't being returned by all the previous functions, right? So it's never making it back to the top level because the first function you ever call doesn't have a return statement. It's never hitting that return statement. This is something honestly that I make this mistake every time I write a recursive function. So, you know, like it's still confusing to me, and I've learned this lesson like a dozen times. So, yeah, don't feel bad about that. Okay, so I kind of like where we ended up. Does it happen in C? No, I guess. We're already passing num as args. Huh. Okay, so I said I was gonna go like a half an hour ago, and then I didn't go. Or no, I said I was gonna go like an hour ago. Ay, ay, ay. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna be on at some later point. I might even be on like Sunday, but maybe not. Um, yes. So here it is. And the two files you want are these. So you want that, and you want that. Good luck on your assignment. I hope this made sense to you, and I hope you, yeah, I hope you were able to figure it out. You're welcome. No problem. That's nice of you. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. I might be on Sunday, but don't count on it. I will definitely be on next Thursday, though. Okay, see you guys.